In the United States today, a house fire is reported every 90 seconds. According to the National Fire Protection Association, 8 out of 10 fire fatalities occur in homes. It takes just 5 minutes for a fire to engulf a typical home. A home without fire sprinklers can burn up to an additional 15 minutes before firefighters arrive. With an Uponor fire safety system, a single sprinkler can control and in many cases extinguish a fire in just seconds. That all begins with the system's design. Because Uponor AquaSafe is a multi-purpose system that combines residential fire sprinklers with a home's cold water plumbing, the mechanics of the installation are quite similar for both systems, using the same tubing, the same connections, and the same tools. However, the system does require special design layouts to ensure proper water flow is available to a sprinkler in case of activation.
When we get a fire sprinkler plan or when we get a house plan into us, obviously it doesn't have any tubing or any heads laid out on it. So what we'll do is we'll get the plans to a designer, and that designer will lay out a head layout for the project. Typically we use a 16 by 16 spacing. It eliminates the need for a lot of heads.
These layouts and hydraulic calculations need to be performed and approved by a qualified fire sprinkler designer, typically one with NICET 3 engineering certification. Fortunately, Uponor has a team of experienced and certified designers standing by to provide the proper fire sprinkler layouts and material lists required for a home. Along with the design, Uponor also provides system training. Level 1 in-classroom training and Level 2 hands-on field training and certification are provided for installing contractors.
The -16 references the spacing of the sprinkler. That means that this sprinkler is spraying 8 feet this way, 8 feet this way, 8 feet this way, and 8 feet that way. That gives us a maximum spray pattern of 16 feet. This temperature is 155 degrees, 155 degree sprinkler, okay, which means it's an ordinary temperature sprinkler. Okay. And that's why we're using this table on here when we space to heat sources. Because this is an ordinary temperature sprinkler, we have to stay within this column.
Uponor's sprinkler systems use the same dependable PEX-A tubing used in plumbing for decades. PEX-A requires fewer connections and resists corrosion, making it virtually leak-proof.
We actually use half the amount of fittings that a rigid pipe system would normally use, so really that's a huge quality and a benefit from an installation standpoint. Another good quality about the system that we have is we don't use glues or solvents within our system, which actually is a benefit because we can't dry fit our system. It's a 100% visual connection, meaning once it's in, unlike a dry fit which could sit for a couple weeks before it actually leaked. We don't need to do annual testing because the homeowner's literally testing their system every day when they get up to take a shower or brush their teeth. So it's tested every single day versus an annual or testing which is required by a standalone system and a backflow preventer.
The constant circulation of fresh water through the system eliminates issues surrounding stagnant water and corrosion.
The flow test actually is a real critical part of our system because it ensures that at the end of the job, when it's all said and done, we have the flow and pressure required to meet our hydraulic demand. The hydraulic demand is listed on the plans. We'll specify a certain gallonage that we need out of that sprinkler, and the flow test just proves that we've met that demand and that the system's operating the way it should.
Uponor's fire safety design team has years of experience designing fire sprinkler systems specifically for residential applications, and they're able to quickly provide affordable designs and, if necessary, redesigns. This unique service means that just one company can provide you with the designs, system components, training, and technical support needed to complete an efficient and cost-effective fire sprinkler installation.
Everything went smooth. Uponor is only a phone call away and things were taken care of.
Uponor offers a new standard in fire protection to meet new challenges. We want to help you deliver peace of mind to your customers.